Hey guys! So as you can see behind me, I've got a huge checklist going on, and that's because next week I'm going to Florida, and one of the days we're stopping in Universal. Yay! I've been to Universal and Disney World quite a few times in my life. So I wanted to make an 11 things you should know before going to Universal. So number one, you're gonna want to get yourself a small backpack. I have called it my park pack. I actually just bought this backpack, and I thought it was a really good idea because it's much better than having a giant book bag sized bag, and it fits all the small things without you having to reach deep inside it. So some of the things you're going to want in it are Band-Aids, Neosporin, pens, just in case, aloe, sunscreen, a comb, because, you know, you're riding all these rides, so you don't want your lovely hair getting all messed up, an autograph book, ponchos, umbrellas, and I know this does sound like it would all more fit in a big backpack, but it's better to have the small one so you can just shove it in a locker, or even just take it on a ride with you, because if you have a big backpack, you can't take those on rides with you. If you have a small one, a lot of the rides will let you take it on with you without having to pay for a locker. Number two, you're gonna want to get the Park Hopper Pass, and you're gonna want to pay for both parks. It's worth it. Trust me, it's so worth it, because you can do Universal in a day, not even a day, and you can do Islands of Adventure in not even a day. But, number three, Harry Potter is in both parks. Diagon Alley is in one park, Hogsmeade is in the other one. Hogsmeade's in Islands of Adventure, Diagon Alley is in Universal. If you have little kids, they're gonna love it anyway, because, ho-ho, we're going to 2 parks today, that's awesome! But you can ride the Hogwarts Express back and forth, which has a different show every time you go, or you can just walk from Islands of Adventure to Universal, or vice versa. It's so much more fun to do it that way, because you get Diagon Alley, you get Hogsmeade, and you can there's so much to do. Like, it doesn't seem like you can do it all in one day, but we've done it all in one day, and it is so much fun. Number four, there's the single rider line, guys. When my family goes, we never really ride together anymore. We always go in the single rider line because it is so much faster. Sure, you do miss a little bit of the pre-show or whatnot, so when you get on the ride, you're like, what's going on here? Did I miss something? But you can go ahead, ride the ride in the regular line first, just so you get the pre-show and whatnot, but the rest of the day, rest of the time, go through the single rider line. There's always going to be a little sign that says single rider this way. And sure, you get separated from your family or your friends or whatever, but you get on the rides faster, which means you can go again as many times as you feel like it. Hello. Number 5 is the Express Pass. We've only done this once, because we never stay on the property of Universal, and we're only usually at Universal for maybe 1 or 2 days. But we did this once, and we didn't know that the ones that we got were a one-time only use. So we got in line for Spider-Man, took the Express Pass. Later in the day we came back, tried to do the Express Pass again, and we were denied. So you gotta keep an eye out for what Express Pass you're gonna get and what the duration of it is. With that being said, you don't want to order them in advance, just in case you get there and the lines are super short. Number 6 is kind of just a warning. 6 and 7 are both just warnings for rides. Universal has a lot of 3D or 4D rides, where you'll need to wear glasses and you'll be in a moving vehicle or a moving theater. Spider-Man, okay, so Spider-Man, Jimmy Fallon, Transformers, Shrek 4D, obviously it has 4D in the name. Terminator's no longer there, which is very unfortunate. It was a good show, but I'm glad. I want to see what's coming next. Those are just some of the rides that have the 3D feature in them. So some little kids might not want to do the 3D, some adults might get motion sickness and not want to do the 3D, so just be aware of what rides you're going on. Make sure before you go of which rides have 3D and which ones don't. 7 Universal loves fire. We laugh about this all the time when we go, because there's so many different rides that have fire in them. Spider-Man has fire, Transformers has fire, The Mummy has fire up the butt. Oh my gosh. There's fire everywhere. When they had the Jaws ride, there was fire. Fire is everywhere. Number 8 is make sure you have good shoes. Like, that should be a common sense thing, because you're gonna be walking around a park all day. Don't wear flip-flops. Don't wear anything that'll possibly give you a blister because you're walking around all day. Wear something that's also kind of lightweight, because yeah, you're gonna be walking around all day. Something with a good sole. 9 is just kind of haha, this is a great thing. If you're a Harry Potter fan, which I am, they sell a lot of Harry Potter things. But my favorite things to get from there are butterbeer and pumpkin juice. Butterbeer is non-alcoholic. I don't know if they actually have like an alcoholic version of it. I don't think so. But it is so good. Like, butterbeer and pumpkin juice, they're just amazing. And I've kept all my pumpkin juice bottles. I was trying to look for them. I think I have 3 or 4 of them. And every time I've gone, I have gotten pumpkin juice. And the last few times that I've gone, I've gotten butterbeer as well. And you can get frozen butterbeer, which is pretty good. It's kind of like a slushie in a way. But the regular one that's just like a cold drink has like foam on the top and it's so good. Like, trust me, it's ridiculously good. 10, there are characters around the park. I remember it more when I was a little kid. There was Scooby-Doo, Woody Woodpecker, but there's also Doc Brown from Back to the Future. I've met him a couple times, I think. Yeah, I remember the picture now. There's the penguins of Madagascar. It's actually really cool because they have like an animatronic transformer that appears outside the ride. Sometimes it's a transformer, sometimes it's a Decepticon. There's Marvel heroes that appear sometimes. So you'll want to take an autograph book with you and a pen, or you can buy one in the park. Number 11, wait till the end of the day to buy your souvenirs. Every single ride at the park, almost every single ride except for The Simpsons that I know of, has a gift shop at the end. And you're going to be tempted to buy things that you see throughout the day as you get on and off rides. Well, I can tell you, not necessarily, yes, from experience actually, because I had friends who have bought things throughout the day. It gets annoying because either it doesn't fit in your backpack or you get tired of carrying it around with you. Yes, you'll have your little backpack or park pack or whatever, but some of the stuff that you buy doesn't fit in it. Then there's also the worry that if your backpack gets stolen, whoops, there goes your souvenirs. So it's best to just wait until the end of the night when there's this big Universal gift shop right at the front gate. That's been my 11 things you should know prior to going to Universal. Maybe in the future I'll do one for prior to going to Disney World. Expect a Florida video. Maybe not next Saturday. Maybe it will be next Saturday. Who knows? But that's a new thing I'm doing. Videos every Saturday, so keep an eye out. I guess that'll be my New Year's resolution, is to put videos out every single Saturday. And I hope you guys have enjoyed my how-tos so far. I think my next how-to might be brownies. Warning, I do put a lot of chocolate in those too. So, I hope everybody has a great new year, and I will see you then.